I would say the main piece of advice for anyone to follow just regarding health would be just exercise. It's unbelievable how even 20 minutes a day of walking, literally going outside and walking, can just reduce your rate of pretty much all-cause mortality, heart attack, cancer, everything. Is if just get up and go on a walk. That's like the bottom of the barrel of health. There's obviously, different tiers to that. I'd recommend strength training as well, good diet, but bare minimum, anyone should be able to go on a 20-minute walk every day. It's not putting too much on your back, it's not putting too much on impeding with your daily life. It's 20 minutes. And so if I could see even a lot of my patients, so I could just have them walk 20 minutes a day, even 5 times a week, it would just do tremendous wonders for their health. I would say looking for just a practitioner who can offer you more than one solution. There's great chiropractors who just adjust. There's great physical therapists who just do that. But you want a whole team that can kind of bounce off each other, because if you're working with a nutritionist and a separate chiropractor and a separate physical therapist and a separate massage therapist, it kind of gets squirrely with the information you're given. If you can find just a whole comprehensive facility, it makes it a lot easier for everyone to kind of be on the same page. Or if they disagree on something, it doesn't take 2 weeks to discuss what you disagree on. It's all in one facility. And so I'd say just find somewhere that there's more than one set of eyes looking on you. Even for me, like, I'm a chiropractor and there's other chiropractors in the office. We all know what we're doing, but sometimes you need other just chiropractors' advice, not necessarily someone from a different field, but even within our own practice, just having more than one set of eyes on anything, an x-ray, looking at someone on the table, looking at their blood work. We do know a lot, but someone comes in with a fresh perspective and it just helps kind of round out the person as a whole. Most rewarding part of my job would just be seeing people get off the table happy. Because my mom's a dentist, and so I've seen, people always kind of don't want to go see your dentist. And so it's nice having a patient want to come see you and leave happy and not leave in pain. And so just seeing the relief people get, whether it's immediate, which is the most fulfilling because it's like cause and effect. But, there's a lot of people we have to work with for months, and seeing the slow progression and riding out that wave of ups and downs with them, and then finally getting to a point where they do feel better is also rewarding. There's just two different aspects. There's the immediate gratification with, heck yeah, this person feels better today, but then there's also this person stuck it out for 8 months, a year, and now they're really getting their life back. And so it's just rewarding seeing people just do better and make a change in their life for the better. I would say if you're scared to go to a chiropractor, I understand, get off TikTok or YouTube, because they just show the large pops and, they make it seem scary. But here in particular, we are very thorough with our examinations. We very rarely do adjustments the first day because we want to analyze your x-ray and understand what you need. Some people want to come in and just get adjusted, but we rarely do that until we've had full diagnosis of if this is something you actually need. Just find a good chiropractor who isn't going to just rush you in and out. Find someone who's going to take the time to understand what you personally have going on, rather than just your back hurts on the left, adjust it, leave. Find someone who's with you and wanting to hear your concerns of past injuries, future plans, things you're unable to do, so they can really have a better picture of what you're looking for. Because we can always just adjust someone, but that's where it gets a little shady. We'd rather have full x-rays, look over it for a few days, and come up with a plan that's actually going to get you better, not just be gratifying because you heard some pops. And so for anyone scared, I would say just find somewhere that you feel confident that they're going to take the time to actually listen to what's going on, and not just, like you've seen on Instagram or YouTube or whatever, pop you and send you on your way. Because sometimes that might be what we need, but sometimes that's going to flare stuff up way worse than it's going to benefit you at that particular time, at least.
Could you share a defining moment that made you realize this was your calling?
No, and I'm the worst about that, because we've had write papers on that. I'm like, no, there's not a defining moment. I would say I was always very into health and fitness. I compete in bodybuilding. I do Olympic lifting. I've wrestled and played football my whole life, but there was never really a have to do chiropractic. I was actually, a film major my first year of college, and then I always liked anatomy, and I just started finding that more interesting, but I didn't really want to, prescribe drugs. I know they're beneficial when they're needed, but I didn't want to just become someone who prescribes drugs to people. I always just thrived in all my anatomy classes. I was like, what can I do with this? And for a chiropractor, you have to know your anatomy better than, a medical doctor in some cases. I just kind of went into it. I was like, let's see how it goes. And then just fell in love with it more in school. So there really wasn't like I had a profound moment personally, but it took some learning, and that's just how it goes for some people. But once I was in the heart of it, I really enjoyed it.
I think that's a more balanced answer in general.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I think people wait for a defining moment.
Yeah,
But
and
really,
then
it's just a
just
collection of
yeah.
your life's kind of guiding you.
Everyone in my school was like, no, this happened. I was like, good for you.